What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we are taking on the daily knockout tournament that rewards us with a team of the tournament / team of the knockout stage player. The team on the screen is a team that I used. I was using fitness cards throughout the tournament, squad fitness cards. The reason why I started using squad fitness cards and stuff now is because my account is just healthy, right? We're a ways away from getting huge upgrades, and it's so deep into FIFA that I'm probably never going to be able to get the team of the season Zlatan and team of the season Alexis Sanchez, who are probably the only two players that I would really considering boosting the team up with right now. But we've got about 700,000 coins outside of that. I know Alexis Sanchez isn't too far away from that. Ibra is about 500,000 away from that. But with that 700,000 coins that I've got, I'm going to be completing the Gerrard and Lampard SBCs, although we've already got most of the players there, and then just potentially changing the squad here or there with that. And I also do know that we have got some good rewards right now. I'm going to have 5 100k packs, a 50k pack, a 45k pack, and a 25k pack available all at the same time for when EA puts something in packs. I probably assume that it will be the MLS team of the season. So yeah, so the reason why I started using the squad fitness cards now is because the 1,000 coins that I might get out of those, if I am desperate for coins, I could just do the bronze pack method more, because the bronze pack method right now is incredibly profitable. It's just time consuming. So at the current stage with what I'm doing in life and on FIFA and main channel and streaming and stuff, I don't have too much time to sit there bombing through bronze packs. But you could easily spend 3 or 4 hours doing bronze pack method and make yourself 50 to 80k. So if I do need, you know, if I'm like 40, 50k short of getting something massive for the club, I'll definitely go and upgrade it. Now, we've got some comments. The first comment from Jacob Thorley says, Nep, do you think that the end of the era SBCs should be done throughout the year? New year of FIFA when prominent player retires. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I don't necessarily think that. What I think is that they should just do more premium SBCs in general. And I don't think that they should be as cheap as the ones are right now. But I don't think they should be as expensive as the ones were at Christmas. When you look at how expensive David Luiz, who was roughly 1 million coins if you had nothing in your club, Fernando Torres, who was about 800,000 coins, and El Shaarawy, who's about 600,000 coins if you had nothing in your club, they're way, way too expensive, especially for the cards that they are. The only card that is still really relevant is David Luiz, and even then he has a FUT Birthday centre-back card and a Team of the Season centre-back card. But this CDM card is a big change for him. But El Shaarawy, there's a lot of players that are as good or better than him for very, very cheap because of Team of the Season and that have good links. And for Fernando Torres, because of his stamina levels, there's just a lot of strikers out there. You know, there's a lot of attacking players out there who are just very, very good. So I think they were overpriced. With the current SBCs, with, Alonso and so on and so forth, specifically if you've played your cards right and you have some Team of the Season cards in your club, even if it's from the daily knockout, those untradables, they're really, really cheap to do. You're looking at Philipp Lahm is 165 if you have no items. Xavi Alonso is 200k if you have no items. You've got, where are they? Francesco Totti is 230 if you've got no items. And Dirk Kuyt is 110k if you've got no items. So 230,000 coins for a 96 rated centre forward. And again, he's got stamina issues. And the same as Alonso for 215k, he's got stamina issues. But because of what a lot of people already have, these dudes are actually less than 100,000 coins. Like for me, for Alonso and Lahm combined, it probably cost me about 10,000 coins because I already had items in the club. Yes, opportunity cost would suggest that it cost more than that. But in terms of actual coin value for what I had to pay, it was about 10,000 coins for the pair of them. So I do think that they should just do maybe once a month or once a fortnight, maybe not once a week because that'd be too much, but once a fortnight, just offer up a premium SBC of a player for a reason, you know, whether it be a record that they scored of goals, you know, whether it be retirement, 10 years at a club, international appearances, like literally end of an era. Like I think Wayne Rooney, I don't think Wayne Rooney will get an end of an era card, but why not? You know, he actually, the time he spent at Manchester United, now leaving back to Everton, that is genuinely an end of an era. So yeah, I definitely think that there's more scope for these next year, and I hope EA take on board, but I hope that they're reasonably priced. Obviously, you don't want to just be underpricing them because you don't want that early on in FIFA everyone to be running around with the best players in the game because there'll be no... Did you see that? Was that me? Paranormal activity. Yeah, you don't want everyone to have cards that good at the start of the game so that they never need to change and never need to spend money on the game. Obviously, this is a business at the end of the day. But I don't think they should be as like brazenly priced as what the old ones were. If you think back to the amount of coins we spent on so many of these SBCs, I genuinely believe I would have well in excess of 10 million coins on my account if I didn't do any SBCs. And although some of them have been very important, my current main team has no SBC players in it at all. So something to be learned for next year. Ben Taylor says, Nep, I think you should sign the highest rated Vidal. He is amazing and would link with Alonso and Lahm. Yeah, I mean, I did look at getting Vidal, but like I just explained with two players I would love to include in my club right now, Ibra and Sanchez, that Vidal is just so expensive. His card looks fantastic, but his 700,000 coins, that's a lot of coins. That would be like an end game purchase when all these premium SBCs are out of the way, when footies is done and so on and so forth. That's when I'd probably look at, okay, can we get Vidal into a team? Will he work? Will I have to change too much of the team to get him in? So on and so forth. But yeah, I agree with you. He looks phenomenal. Carl Wass says, are you going to do the same sort of Road to Glory in FIFA 18 as you did in FIFA 17, or will you open packs until you have money to buy a marquee player and have a Road to Glory around that guy, for example, Thierry Henry? That will literally depend on you guys. I've mentioned it a few times on stream and in video, but for those that have missed out on that video specifically, I will run a straw poll and I will ask if you guys want to see a marquee player Road to Glory or a traditional Road to Glory. And if for it to be the marquee player Road to Glory, it will have to be a landslide victory in terms of percentages, like 75 or 80% or higher. Otherwise, I feel like a traditional Road to Glory would be better suited and we'd be able to grind our way towards a marquee player. So it literally just depends on what you want, but we'll only get to that point nearer the time of FIFA 18. Yacht Masternes says, why do you not use Callejon instead of Salah when you're not getting used to Salah? First of all, I really like Callejon as a super sub. I find him to be a really good impact sub because of that pace and the stats that he's got about him. But like he actually would work as well because of chemistry to Xavi Alonso, right? I get that, but I'm just so turned off by the 2-star weak foot. I really am. I think Salah with the 4-star, 4-star, and how good his stats are. You know, it's not that I don't like Salah. I'm just not working with him. I'm not clicking with him. And the same thing happened with Mertens. There was a long period of time where I kept telling you guys, I'm probably, Mertens is the guy that I would get rid of in this team. But Mertens actually is just phenomenal. He's got like 68 goals and 68 assists in like 111 games. That's unreal. Like, that is absolutely unreal. So, yeah, I'm going to keep giving Salah the time until I figure him out and learn to click with him because... yeah, Callejon's 2-star weak foot that he actually just scored from right there, not really interesting to me from the start of the game. Paul Olshonhur says, is Martial eligible for a footies card? I understand he has 2 informs, but Sané, Lucas, Bellarabi had special cards as well. I believe he should, considering he's a favourite player, like so you can see. So, it was FIFA 15 that EA said there was a 2 special card rule. That rule isn't in place in FIFA 17. However, when people claimed that the right mids were wrong because Dembele was the favoured right mids, the FUT dev tweeted that if you want a special Dembele card, there's already plenty of him on the market. So although it doesn't seem like there's a 2 inform specific or 2 special cards specifics, they're not going to give footies cards to anyone who has an abundance of special cards. Whether that's 2 or 3 or 5, I don't know. And then in terms of Anthony Martial, by the way, we got Aspas as our card. I'm actually quite happy. Obviously, I would have preferred like a Neymar or Ibra. But Aspas isn't too bad because he's 87 rated, so I'll take that. But yeah, in terms of Martial, he only has an 84 and an 86 rated card, so I absolutely could see him getting a Futties card, yeah. Someone like Heung-min Son, though, I don't think will get a Futties card just because of how many special cards he has. Son already currently has an upgrade, an inform, a player of the month, 2 man of the matches, and a second inform and a second player of the month. There's no reason for him to get a Futties card, so I don't think, and a third inform as well, so I don't think Son will get a Futties card, but Martial definitely has an opportunity. Thomas Lane says, hey Nep, big fan of yours. You said in your last video that you plan on doing your Road to Glory and Draft to Glory on the same account next year. Now, I've been a big fan of the Draft to Glory since Foot 16, but I've only recently started watching the Road to Glory in the last month. And after finding your second channel, can you please tell me what influenced you to make this decision? I'm just curious, and how it would affect both series. Love from South Africa. Well, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for showing up to the second channel, dude. And like you, Thomas, many people miss out on my reasoning as to why, so we'll go through it again. Basically, the Draft to Glory is an account. The draft in FIFA 16, as you well know, was designed to see if that you can make profit continuously throughout the year from draft. And you can. I've proven that this year, and I proved that last year. I had well in excess of 1 million coins on both counts by the end of the year. And this year, I've got well in excess of 1 million coins, and I haven't even taken it seriously. I've only got 100 episodes or so. Most of those have come over the last sort of 4 to 6 weeks, and I've opened countless amounts of packs on that account through Team of the Season to try and pack Team of the Season cards, and just generally, like, I've wasted a lot of coins, and I didn't sell cards when they were at a premium on that account, and I could have easily made 3 or 4 million coins. So for me, I've proven that Draft to Glory works. So for me, with Draft, I like doing Draft. I like playing with Draft a lot. But those coins to be on that account just seemed like a waste. And I thought to myself, like, imagine if I had those coins on the Road to Glory. So I thought, hey, why not do them both together? That way, I can keep track of the draft profit through like a spreadsheet or a website, and then you guys could follow that if you wanted to. But also, it would help aid, like, you know, coins towards the Road to Glory with consumables, with players. And I'd be more on top of selling things and keeping things at the right time because I'm constantly on the Road to Glory account as well. So I think overall, it'll just be a positive experience for both series to have the Road to Glory benefit the draft and what you get from the draft. And should I not make profit in the draft, the Road to Glory will then give me the coins to restart Draft to Glory without actually having to buy FIFA points or start a new account, so on and so forth. Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the gameplay. I am going to go live right now. Speaking of draft, we're going to do a draft, so I will be right back. So, guys, you would have just seen some gameplay. I was playing around with some stuff last night. I think this is going to be my final second team. I know I removed a lot of the red cards that I was, happy to use. Like, if we look at the players that I'm not using quite a lot of big cards, right? Who was having fun? Like, look at who I'm not using. Isco, Suarez, Oblak, Icardi, Silva, Torres, Alderweireld, Stindl, and Stindl is a beast. Giuliano, Carvajal and Salah. Like, these are big players, you know what I mean? These are big players I'm missing out on. Not really much more of the reds that interest me too much, so that's not too bad. That red name Golan, he's obviously been effective for us throughout the year. But I actually thoroughly enjoy Lahm and Alonso, and assuming it's Gerrard and Lampard as the next two premium SBCs, this is what my team's going to look like. And I'm not completely sold on Ibra. I might go for a better version of Ibra if I can afford it, or just a different Premier League striker. Because as this team will work, I'm going to get rid of Alonso for most likely Footy's Luke Shaw, which will save me having to buy Team of the Season Alonso. And then look at how good this team is. It will switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 wide. And again, this is assuming it's Gerrard and Lampard, and it will look like this. Boom. As literally like that. Gerrard and Lampard as the outside midfielders. You know, 4-star, 3-star, 6 foot, medium, medium. 3-star, 3-star, 6 foot, medium, medium. And then 4-star, 2-star, low, medium, 6 foot tall. Like, it's just a perfect midfield, this, in my opinion. And we start in the 4-2-2-2 because we can actually get everybody on perfect chemistry except for Gerrard, Lampard and Alonso will all be on 8. Everybody else will be on 10. So even though it says, you can't probably see it because my face cam, but that says 89 chemistry, 91 rated. But yeah, this is what my team is going to look like. And then what other footies come, we might change it a little bit depending on who the footies are. But I'm genuinely excited for what's to come. I will do the winners footy and the current new footies. Shaw, Rose, Gaia and Sané winner. Sané is just an irrelevant card. There's so many better cards out there than him. I've dubbed this the Plutties, the Premier League Utties, not the Futties, not the FIFA Utties or the Footies or whatever it is. It is Premier League Ultimate Team Tees. Because I did a straw poll on Twitter and on my recent video on my main channel, and Luke Shaw is currently winning at 63% of the vote, Danny Rose is at 30% of the vote, and Gaia at 7% of the vote. Now, whilst that is only my audience and doesn't offer a true representation of the whole of the FIFA audience. It's a pretty fair assessment, and I'd be very surprised if Luke Shaw didn't win. So we're very likely to get an 84 rated Luke Shaw, probably like 86 pace, 83, 84 defending and physical. It's going to be a ridiculously good card. He's already like a well overused card anyway, and he works so well because he gets the perfect link to Smalling and the strong link who gets the strong link to Butland, so it's just perfect for chemistry all around. I'm not going to do that this video. What we're going to do this video is actually start a draft. I don't do draft too much on the Road to Glory, and right now, because of the expense of common base cards, draft can be profitable even if you lose in the first or second round. Because of, like, if you lose in the first round, you likely get a draft token anyway. We'll take Pogba as our captain there. I'm going to go for the reserves first as well. But yeah, it'll be nice to do a draft. You know, something a bit different. We haven't done a draft on here for a long time. I'm going to take Dries Mertens. We probably won't get a chance to use him at all as more than a sub, but I like him a lot. Dani Alves there, come on. Do I take Ozil or do I take Hazard? Now, Hazard has a Team of the Season card. So does Dybala, and Ozil doesn't. I know a lot of people don't like the way I draft. I draft how I draft. I enjoy it. I think it's a good way to draft, so I'm going to keep doing it. I will take Salah, the transferred Liverpool version. I know he has a Team of the Season card too, but I'm going to take him. Oh, Alexandro is a card that I've not seen in a draft before. We'll definitely take him. And then our fifth and final pick will be NepentheZ. So we've got a nice Brazilian left side to actually link up there with Alexandra and Neymar. Come on, give me striker Ronaldo. Smolov's not bad. It's like this is the problem with that I try to explain with draft. I could take this Smolov card, right? But I'm not going to be able to use this Smolov card because he's from the Russian league and is Russian. What are the odds that I'm going to get someone to be able to link with him? Almost nothing. Wow, I actually did get striker Ronaldo. That is shocking. Now that Neymar on the left-hand side is pretty good, I need a La Liga player. Do we get a Russian league player here? No Russian league. I would have liked to have got a Russian league player there. I'll take Fire there because he gets that soft link into Cristiano Ronaldo. In at the right mid spot. Ooh-wee! Arjen Robben. I'm going to take these players just because I've never used them before. You know what I mean? I've not used Arjen Robben before. Well, we bought him on this account and then used him for briefly. Oh, man. See, now the problem is here is that like, Shatov is just terrible. And he's not going in the team because it's going to be Sandro and Neymar. Actually, it's not going to be Alexandro now. It's going to be Felipe Luis and Neymar because that just works so much better. As such, and I don't know, man. It just causes like massive issues in draft, in my opinion, because it just doesn't give you what you need. Now, do we take Mangala? He gets a soft link into Pogba, or do we take Koulibaly, who doesn't get links to anyone? So no, we don't take Koulibaly. We do take Mangala. We've nearly got our team complete. David Luiz is coming in. I don't care how I have to fit him in. Pogba now goes up to 7 chemistry as well, which is good. Don't want to do Seamus the Anus. I'll go with Hector Bellerin here, just for that pace. And then in goal, Lloris would be ideal. Okay, we're not getting Lloris. Let's go with Willy Caballero. So it's not bad for chemistry. Everyone is on at least 7 chemistry with the exception of the right mid and the striker. If we put Salah up here instead of Robben, we'd have to start using Robben as a sub. And then if we put, so Ozil doesn't work at there. It's a shame that to like use Alexandro would actually be detrimental to the team because I would like to use him, but it's not going to work yet. I would probably prefer Arjen Robben. I would love Hugo Lloris here would be ideal for me if we could get him to pop up. We don't. We get Karius, not interested. We get Jack Butland. I'll take Jack Butland. I'll actually use Jack Butland instead of Caballero. This isn't going to be an ideal draft by looks of things. We don't really need fullbacks. I could take Font. I don't care about Font. I don't want to use Font. But I'll take Taiwo. He's also 83 rated. We'll take Taiwo there. And then the last defender that we're going to get is going to be... Ooh. Keeling is not bad for rating. Tremoulinet, a lot of people would say to get, but it wouldn't actually change chemistry one bit. In fact, it'd be detrimental to chemistry. Oscar DeMarcos doesn't work. We've already got Bella in. We're going to take Chiellini for rating. Don't really need anything else. Might as well see if we can get like a bigger rated team. Matuidi. Ooh, Iniesta's going to be big. Oh, Dani Alves could be big too. Oh no, because it's wrong side. I'm going to take Iniesta. We're going to pop Iniesta up into here. We lose one chemistry off of that, but he's obviously much better than that garbage cam that we currently had there. We've got Silvers now. Take the Shadow Chem style. And we've got Trashford. I'm going to take Trashford just because he actually gets chemistry. 7 chemistry instead of the Smolov. Might be worth putting Ozil in now as well. Ozil gives me chemistry at centre back. Ozil gives one more spot than Iniesta. I don't really care about that. Let's get rid of Caballero. This last pick, unless I get like a Karim Benzema, a Daniel Sturridge, someone that's going to link quite heavily with what we've got on the starting lineup, I don't really care. Everyone is on a minimum of 7 chemistry, or 6 chemistry, 6, 7 chemistry, which means they all get boosts to their base card stats. And other than Mangala, everyone's half decent. Trashford will get subbed off for either Smolov or Mertens. Robben will come on for Salah, because even though Salah's got a decent card, it's just too low rated. And Alexandro will come on for Mangala. So this last pick, there's not really much that is going to change what's in this team, really. Alex Pato doesn't really help either. We'll go with Semedo just for the rating. So we get an 89 rated team, maybe a 90 rated team. We don't have great chemistry, but let's see what we can get it up to. We can get it up to 84, still on 82, still on 82, still on 82, and 84. So do I want chemistry on Butland and Rashford, or do I want chemistry on Mangala and Pogba? I want it on Butland and Rashford. And that, guys, is going to be the draft. So although we've done the draft here, you're going to see the gameplay for this draft tomorrow's video. I don't have time to play it right now. It's already 7 PM. If we want this video up by 10, I'm not going to have time to do it. So we've entered the draft 31 times on this account. That is very surprising. Only 10 wins as well. Not the most amount of wins, but hey, this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section how far you think I will get with this draft. Just put the round in the comments, and we'll see if anyone guesses it right. This is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.